first day I decided to do Throwback Thursdays, Flip Tricks drops a surprise video that I do nothing about, and I almost put this off a week, but you know what? I got a plan for this channel, got a plan for this community, and I think it's important that we start Throwback Thursdays today. As you saw in the intro, videos between 1990 and 2011 are going to be held for Thursdays. I know we've already done some videos that fall in that time period, but going forward, look for them on Thursdays. So when I put that out, talking about making this a weekly thing, a bunch of people said to me, if you're going to do that, you got to start in one place, and that's Murda. Kalishnikov is apparently held in the highest regard, man, when it comes to UK hip-hop artists. So many people look up to him as an inspiration. So I think I've heard him at least once, maybe twice, but for sure he was on Leaf Dog's Legacy track. So I'm going in kind of blind at this point. I haven't heard anything from him, so anything larger than one verse on that track. So without further ado, let's jump in, give it a listen, and see what it's all about.
We come for murder, dueling out.
Hey, I gotta turn this up. My apologies, guys. Bring it all the way back.
We come for murder, dueling out
Just
tonight.
live your life.
But the rascal, them things that them a deal with.
Just live your life.
Them can't test Kalashnikov.
Take time as you walk on the
Mister, them can't test Kalashnikov. Man figure murder on you tonight.
Just live your life.
Soul for dirt.
So just live your life.
Tell them no rasta.
What? K, lash your ass, Klashnekoff. I split you in half like a gun blast from Lennox. Hotter than flammable rocks from the manor where manor and.
Nice, man. Big shout out to Lennox. He has a dual citizenship, British as well as Canadian. Fought for us in the Olympics. Dude is a goddamn weapon, man. Those fists. Hell of a boxer. And Kalash comes out and basically says getting punched by Lennox is like getting like a gunshot blast. I can imagine.
What? K, lash your ass, Klashnekoff. I split you in half like a gun blast from Lennox. Hotter than flammable rocks from the manor where manor animal yamming you like fox. Expert slush, we specialise in handling with man's hatching and planning plots, looking to jam in your spot, but their stamina's not up to par. Get ripped apart like Red Rizzler to Ross. This is terra firm, dog art, state of the art. Go tell them jankros to stay in the yard or get stabbed with a stake to the art. I'm trying to walk a straight path, but you know say it's hard. Sick thoughts of flinging on mask and killing your Clark. Keep running through the.
Man, this guy's flow is sick, and I can already see the lyrical genius in this guy a minute in. It brings back so many memories, though. I can't remember exactly when this track is. I should have looked at it before I started this, but it makes me laugh because it takes me back to the days when you would hear a rap song, and I mean this track. He's talking about gunshot blasts, and here he puts a ski mask on. He's going to murder somebody. But yet, the censors take out little certain words, like friggin', I don't know where the hell their heads were at, man, back in 1990s. Or, I mean, now they want to censor different shit, but of course, but it always makes me laugh when that's the case. They, it's a very American state of mind too. In that term, it's like, they'll edit out a curse word or a sex scene from a movie, but then let you watch like 2.5 hours of violence and people's faces being blown off and all that kind of shit. But God forbid you see a titty. Anyways, back to this. This guy's friggin' dope. I love how he's talking about the fact that he's got this. He really does want to walk the straight line and do the right thing, but then his mind starts getting dark, and then he wants to pull a ski mask on and start murdering cats. This brings me back, man. This is the type of music I listened to for sure back when I was a young cat, for sure.
Great path, but you know say it's hard. Sick thoughts of flinging on mask and killing your clerk. Keep running through the back of my head like old dance steps. Get dropped on your doorstep like Dando. Many man ran prang cause my nang flows better than Taliban.
I mean, listen, this guy's friggin' flow, man. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know exactly the time period for this, but to me, he feels like he's before his time. Like his flow right now. This cat can come out right now with this flow, and he'd fit in right now, seamlessly.
On mask and killing your clerk. Keep running through the back of my head like old dance steps. Get dropped on your doorstep like Dando. Many man ran prang cause my nang flows better than Taliban. Still ban shows. Spit flows over Bangra. Spit so cold make you shock out like it was soca. Terror firm takeover. Take you through the mind state of a tortured soldier who tells tales. Unspeakable horror with lyrics lethal like Bora. Leave you leaking on the floor, star. That's why I don't watch no talk. I read auras and books written by forbidden government authors. Infiltrate your border like ITN reporters, then return with the slaughter. Captured on camcorder, I'm trapped in a damn corner. Chatting to Pandora about boxing a man for her, but she don't know me. Kalashnekoff, that black.
Friggin' wordplay, man. Pandora. So Pandora's box, but then I talk about Pandora, or Pandora about boxing a man for her. God, oh, Jesus Christ.
And reporters then return with the slaughter. Captured on camcorder, I'm trapped in a damn corner. Chatting to Pandora about boxing a man for her, but she don't know me. Kalashnikov, that black from out of Stokey. Banana boat, mango munching monkey. Kick off your door like Jumanji. Dash you off the 28th floor like it was bungee. I want the blood clean. The blood clean. Yeah. It's murder. When man test the terra firma. It's murder. Rays getting buried in suburbia. Murder. Man shotting rock to make a earner. It's murder. 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 Them man can't test the terra firma. It's murder. They'll find your body buried in suburbia. It's murder. Try tech man for Tina Turner. It's murder. It's murder. It's murder. Yeah.
What was that about Tina Turner? it's oh, Jesus.
Try tech man for Tina Turner. It's murder. It's murder. It's murder. Yeah.
Basically, he's talking about Ike Turner, about how he would he'd drive up and put a cap in Ike Turner for putting his hands on Tina Turner. Is that basically what he's getting at? That's what I'm thinking anyway.
I'm not ready to die, but ever ready for bury a guy. They're not ready for I can see the fear in their eye. Scared of the rhymes, the Rick.
That friggin' the wordplay is just sick.
Tina Turner. It's murder. It's murder. It's murder. Yeah. I'm not ready to die, but ever ready for bury a guy. They're not ready for I can see the fear in their eye. Scared of the rhymes, the ricochet and tear them inside. Some fear for their life, preparing, trying to stare in my.
He's comparing his rhymes to a gunshot or a bullet, about ricochet and come and tear them. They tear apart their insides. And this friggin' not ready to die, but he's could bury a guy. I looked him in the eye like.
I'm not ready to die, but ever ready for bury a guy. They're not ready for I can see the fear in their eye. Scared of the rhymes, the ricochet and tear them inside. Some fear for their life, preparing, trying to stare in my eyes. Wife cry, bucket of tears when the brig get ice. But that's life, it's all live. Ride rhythms like a dive, spit cyanide alive and blind your left eye. Subliminal crime, snipe you in the back of your mind. We killer quotes and one lines.
There we go, man. Back to the comparing the lyrics to a gunshot. Snipe you in the back of your mind. So, I mean, I don't have to explain that shit, right? Like,
your eyes, but that's life. It's all live. Ride rhythms like a dive, spit cyanide alive and blind your left eye. Subliminal crime, snipe you in the back of your mind. We kill.
Oh, subliminal crimes. I think said rhymes. Still. Does he mean like he's committing crimes, or he's committing crimes that you won't even recognize or won't even notice? And when you get sniped, you get caught by surprise. Obviously, and subliminal means like you don't even realize it, that you're seeing it, but you're not even seeing it. So they kind of catch you by surprise.
Cyanide's alive and blind your left eye. Subliminal crime, snipe you in the back of your mind with killer quotes and one lines that cut throats like knives. Baffle the vibes, can't fathom how the did he die. One tux in a tie with 21 bucks to the sky. Asking me why, but brethren is deeper than I. There's
21 gun salute, the 21 bucks to the sky.
bucks in a tie with 21 bucks to the sky. Asking me why, but brethren is deeper than I. There's peace by my side, looking to eat a piece of the pie. So come in peace or draw your piece, or please reach for the sky. My ether is 9. Like
Come in peace or draw your piece or put your hand to the sky. God. Holy jeez.
bucks to the sky, asking me why, but brethren is deeper than I. There's peace by my side, looking to eat a piece of the pie. So come in peace or draw your piece, or please reach for the sky. My ether is 9, like 9 millimeters times 9 millimeters times 9 millimeters from your spine. So tech time, my rhymes tech life like tech 9s, and we tech wires from guys who flex their chest size.
Tell him again, road boy, my
So
done
better
telling
to
him.
step wise.
Murderation.
Let me tell you, blood, it's murder. When man test the terra firma, it's murder. Braves getting buried in suburbia, murder. Man shotting rock to make a earner, it's murder. It's murder, 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 murder. Them man can't test the terra firma, it's murder. They'll find your body buried in suburbia, murder. Try tech man for Tina Turner, murder. It's murder, murder, murder. Banner the spanner banner with a black bandana. Darry D the Dan Dapper, wrap the trees like strapper. Stab a beat with a dagger, the hackney hack attacker. Shabby like Shabba, shabby like Shaggy versus the Shucker. In this 6-6 city situation, get butters. Man switch like Baracas, come swinging like McGuigan with a barrage of punches. The spitboxing champion who spark man unconscious and knock out their dentures. See the drugs don't work, they just make you worse. Man smoke a little merch and feel say he can't get hurt. That's absurd, you get sliced and served like hors d'oeuvres. Bury 6 feet deep like sword in the dirt. While you fraud shot work from the back of your mercs.
So much there that I want to I would love to unpack, but I've already my friggin' then he comes with that sword line and just friggin' he just erased everything else that I was going to say out of my brain. So you get buried 6 feet deep, which is, I mean, that's a bar that so many people have used again or in the past, but then not buried 6 feet deep in a coffin, but like a sword in the dirt. What is a sword in the dirt? You don't bury a sword like that. You bury a sword down in the dirt. So he's going to plunge your body straight down into the... I'm going to bring it back just a little bit.
Shabby like Shaggy versus the Shucker. In this 6-6 city situation, get butters. Man switch like Baracas, come swinging like McGuigan with a barrage of punches. The spitboxing champion who spark man unconscious and knock out their dentures. See the drugs don't work, they just make you worse. Man smoke a little merch and feel say he can't get hurt. That's a
Yeah, man. It's talking about, you know, people are smoking drugs or whatever, trying to at least numb the reality or whatever it is, the reason why they use it, but this makes things get worse. And then he also gives these cats, I guess, a false sense of they feel invincible, or they get on drugs and, well, I mean, I got stories about having to deal with cats, man, that were high on PCP and shit, and doesn't matter how hard you hit those cats, man, they do not feel a thing. Yeah, man. Had a couple run-ins with that shit, but yeah. So he's talking about these cats, man. They get high and they feel like they can't get hurt. That's what he's talking about there.
drugs don't work, they just make you worse. Man smoke a little merch and feel say he can't get hurt. That's absurd, you get sliced and served like hors d'oeuvres. Bury 6 feet deep like sword in the dirt. While you fraud shot work from the back of your mercs. I reverse the earth, stick them in the back of the boot and baffle you fools. You can't tackle this you or tackle my crew. Get beaten till you're blacker than blue. While I'm strapping the zoo, you're on the floor catching a boot. Looking to catch a blind blood, that's a catch 22. Yeah, and you done know the crew. Yeah. It's murder. When man test the terra firma. It's murder. Braves getting buried in suburbia. It's murder. Man shotting rock to make a earner. It's murder. It's murder. 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 Them man can't test the terra firma. Bodies being buried next to the burner. Murder. Try stand for friggin' Tina Turner.
Murda. Yo, we don't tell them. So them, them can't do it. Kalishnikov, and I say a bad man and a terror firm of murder. Soul, we don't tell them.
Anything I possibly say would would take away from this video, man. I'm blown away by this lyrical genius that he is. His flow, his delivery, even that last friggin' bar, the catch 22, man, just unreal. I can see why so many cats look up to this guy, man. Wow. Outstanding. What a friggin' way to start Throwback Thursday. Wow. Thanks to everyone for coming by, being part of it. I want to go listen to this a couple more times. What a mad track, man. Thanks for being here. The subs, the likes, the comments, keep them coming. We keep growing. This community is so amazing, man. I love each and every one of y'all for being part of this and let me do this with your music. So probably going to jump on. I was going to do some Freestyle Friday tomorrow, but I think I might jump on that Flip Tricks track, man. It only makes sense being a new track out today. So if I don't get to it today, I'll do it tomorrow and end the week on a fresh note. So once again, thanks everyone. If I don't see you later today, I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, stay safe and be good to each other.